Hello, my Plexus friends. I am coming to you today from my dad's backyard. This is in Greenville, South Carolina. It is a beautiful spring day, and I think my dad has a beautiful backyard. Um, Normally, he has a lot of beautiful azaleas blooming over here, but they've already bloomed for the season, so we won't enjoy their beauty again until next year. But you can see he has a pretty backyard. He usually has a nice vegetable garden over here, which I don't know if he's going to plant this year or not. Well, actually I see some tomato plants there already, but I don't know if he'll have as large of a garden as he normally has. But he definitely will at least have some nice looking tomato plants. Then he's got some irises over there, and some more pretty things here, and some more irises over here. Not all the irises are bloomed yet. They're very pretty when they're all blooming. And then back where we started, which is this beautiful knockout rose bush. I gave this to my mom for Mother's Day several years ago when we lived in Albany, Georgia. And they're very popular there. And my dad has really taken that little plant that I gave them and taken such good care of it that you can see it has grown very large and the blooms are gorgeous. Okay, I am going to see now if I can turn my camera back around the other way. Okay, the point of this is I just wanted to point out to you that people do not have beautiful gardens, whether flower gardens or yards or vegetable gardens, by accident, right? It takes a lot of work to have beautiful flowers or to have a nice, healthy, bountiful garden. Which I guess is one reason that I don't have one. I do not enjoy working outside very much, and especially where I live where it gets hot and humid and buggy, and so I don't have a beautiful yard or a beautiful garden where I live. But my dad, I think he actually enjoys working out in his yard, and he's taken good care of it, and he enjoys planting flowers and planting a garden. But this is the question I have for you. You know, for someone to go to the work of planting and taking care of a nice yard or garden, what do they need? Well, either they have to just love gardening for the sake of gardening, or they have to have a vision. They have to be thinking ahead and thinking, I want to have this beautiful yard full of flowers and azaleas and, you know, something blooming each season, right? Or they think, oh, I want a delicious tomato sandwich come July. So I want to have my own homegrown tomatoes so I can bite into one of those delicious red juicy tomatoes. So the point is you have to have a vision. You don't just come out and start planting a garden without having a plan in mind, without having an end goal that you're excited about, and that's what spurs you on. So I'm sure if my dad didn't want to have those delicious tomatoes, he would not garden. So that's what I want you to think about, is you have to have a vision in mind for your Plexus garden. There has to be something that motivates you to do the work of planting, watering, weeding, and even the work that's involved in gathering the harvest. So what is your why? What is your vision? What is it that motivates you to put yourself out there and do the work involved? It'll be different for each one of us. When you start off in Plexus, it may just be to get your products paid for. Very often that's what motivates people to get started. They want to be able to take the products, but they can't afford them. So their why is just simply to get enough customers or ambassadors on their team to pay for their products. But as it goes along, your why starts to expand, and you begin to dream, and you begin to think of greater things. And as I said, it'll be different for each one of us, but some of the things that might motivate you would be getting out of debt, helping your husband retire, being able to stay home with your children, paying off student loans, supporting missionaries on the field, just helping people feel better and get healthy. These are some of the things that inspire people to keep going, to work their Plexus business. So I want you to take some time and just think about it. You know, imagine that you're planting a garden and you're going to look through seed catalogs or look through the Southern Living magazine or something like that to get inspired, I want you to find something that inspires you, gets you dreaming, gets you thinking about, why do I want this? Why is it worth it to me to do the work of gardening so that I can have this beautiful harvest in the end? As you think about that, will you come back and share in the comments what your why is? What motivates you to plant your Plexus garden? I look forward to reading your comments.